What is up guys, Anthony here, back with another Destiny Child video. In today's video we're starting a new series on the channel which will be all about Devil Rumble teams. So in this first video of the series we'll be discussing the Courtesan Bathory and Isolde team composition, so let's get right into it. To get started we'll go over this team comp's main skills at base level. First here we have Courtesan Bathory, who is a fire attacker. Her tap skill deals 497 damage while granting battle cry to herself. This effect gives a boost of 15% attack, which can be stacked up to 3 times and lasts for 15 seconds. Her tap skill also gives herself a 75% chance to direct hit and ignores a target's fortitude status. Next we have her slide skill, which deals 1009 damage 2 times and 480 ignore defense damage to 2 enemies, prioritizes highest attack opponents, and deals 300 bonus attack damage. Secondly here we have Sangha, who is a water supporter. Her tap skill deals 381 damage and gives a 52.5% chance to fully charge a skill gauge of a random ally. Next we have her slide skill, which deals 663 damage and applies skill gauge charge amount plus 40% for 2 turns and slide cooldown minus 2 seconds to 2 allies with the highest attack. Last of all, but most importantly, we have her drive skill, which deals 1780 damage and has an 80% chance to stun 3 enemies that are charging skills for up to 5 seconds and applies plus 400 skill gauge to an ally for 12 seconds long. Third here we have Bathory, who is a wood type debuffer. First here we have her leader skill, which is drive skill final blow minus 25% to all enemies, and during PvP damage over time minus 50% to all enemies. Next we have her slide skill. Her slide skill deals 690 damage to 2 enemies, prioritizes lowest HP, and inflicts dancing blade defense minus 20% and 200 damage over time for 2 seconds for 14 seconds, as well as defense minus 700. Next we have her drive skill, which deals 2065 damage to 3 enemies, prioritizes the enemies with the most buffs. Inflict brand deals number of buffs on target plus 1 times 250 damage over time every 4 seconds at the max of 6 buffs with a final multiplier of 7 for 20 seconds. Fourth here we have Dana, which her main skill is her slide skill. Dana's slide skill deals 578 damage to target and gives a 1400 HP barrier and plus 35% defense to 5 allies with the lowest HP. Last here we have Isolde. Her tap skill deals 387 damage and has a 60% chance to inflict freeze, skill gauge speed, and charge amount decreased, and damage over time debuff damage increased for 8 seconds. Next we have her slide skill, which deals 645 damage to 2 enemies, prioritizes highest attack, skill gauge charge speed minus 20% for 14 seconds, and inflict water balloon, deals 300 damage upon being attacked, skill gauge resets if attacked twice or when 10 seconds has passed. Finally we have Isolde's drive skill, which deals 1968 damage to 3 enemies, prioritizes healers this time around, 90% chance to inflict freeze for 16 seconds. Now after going over these skills, what we can gather from this team is that the duo of Isolde and Courtesan Bathory allows for high burst damage while keeping the enemy team slowed. A few teams for this team are to try and have Dana and Sangha as the highest attackers, so they receive debuffs. A Dana with speed buffs will allow for rapid shields and protect their units from being damaged. Secondly, play manually, as this team comp benefits most when being played that way. Third of all, try to slide with Courtesan Bathory, as her slide skill is a 4-hit. The fourth tip I have here is to make sure Bathory is the leader of this team, as her leader skill is very much needed on a majority of Devil Rumble teams. So to make this clear, it is the grass Bathory, the debuffer, not the Courtesan Bathory. The last tip I have for you all is to try and time Isolde's water balloons. Her water balloons last 10 seconds and I believe has a counter on the screen. If you can time them and attack as soon as they're about to burst, you'll deal a huge amount of damage. So try to time this. I know it can be kind of tedious, but if you're running on manual 1x speed, it could be pretty easy, and I'm pretty sure you guys can get the hang of it. So that's all for this team, everyone. I hope this helped you guys out on maybe finding a new Devil Rumble team to try out. Tomorrow I'll be starting my new Ruby to Platinum video series, so hope you all will enjoy that. So yeah, thank you guys for all watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.